You know what you said once about that doctor that does operations on girls?
On girls?
Oh, Ernie, don't act square.
I'm not acting square. What doctor?
You said Clifford Truxton came to you when his girl was in trouble.
Art, so help me.
You know what I'm talking about. Don't act square, I said.
Okay, I remember.
Okay. So I met a guy the other day, and he wants to get a hold of that doctor.
What guy?
I can't say. I swore I wouldn't tell a soul.
You better not tell me then.
He's a really nice guy. I mean, he really is. A friend of the family. You know, like a cousin. Only he's not my cousin.
Where's he live?
Hazel Park.
And why haven't you mentioned him before?
I said he's a friend of the family. Look, Ernie, I promised him and he's counting on me. I told him all about you and how you know everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. I told him what a swell guy you were and he'd like to meet you sometime.
Look, Art. I'd like to help this bird, but you don't want to get mixed up in all this. They'd send you to jail so fast to make your teeth chatter. I mean, abortion's a crime. It's murder.
The hell it is!
Hey, let go, Art!
Always yakking! Always running off at the mouth!
You know, you're awful hard to get along with lately. If you keep on like this, you won't have any friends left.
Who is he? Where does he live?
You're joking me!
You gonna tell?
Let go, stupid son of a bitch!
No, you're not stupid, are you, Ernie? You know everything, know all the answers. Just ask Ernie! Tell me!
Art, if you kill me, they'll put you in jail!
Just tell me!
I can't! I was lying!
We didn't mean for it to be a baby. No, it was just me and her, Ernie. We weren't thinking. Besides, it hasn't even gotten a heart or a name yet. It's just trouble, Ernie. Not a person.
It's alive, ain't it? And look, Art, these operations, they're dangerous. And the doctors that do them aren't so hot sometimes.
Look, Ernie, I don't want to talk about it. It's got to work out just fine. It has to.
Yeah? What if the doctor uses a dirty knife and Janet gets blood poured?
Shut up!
Or he slips up somehow.
Will you shut up, Ernie?
They blame it all on you, Art. And then what did you do? You say that you were afraid of your dad? Scared that your mom might have a heart attack or something? You better face it, Art.
I asked you to give me a representation of a problem that in the 1950s would be, you know, it would be like killing somebody today. It'd be like you accidentally, you were playing, you know, a game of war in the woods and you accidentally killed your friend. And you gave me that. You both gave me that. I got, one of the things I was really looking for is I was looking for a sense of time and place. And you guys did the research, you gave me some costuming, and you presented me two kids from the 1950s. A good, you know, what was it, a good 15, 20 years before, what was it, 56 this is taking place?
58.
So 58, so 68, so a good 15 years before abortion was even legal. And Keean, you had a real problem. You had a problem from the first beat all the way down to the last beat. It got emotional, it was believable, I believed it, moment to moment, beat to beat, beat to beat. Did you guys believe it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were you intrigued?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard, I don't think I've heard it that quiet in this room in a long, long time. You had them. Everyone wanted to know what was going to go, what was going to be the next thing that was going to happen. And for you know, for a group of kids that are used to listening and watching films with the greatest special effects and the latest thing. This is, this is an age-old problem. So doing research, guys, when you're working, I always say that if you're a really thorough actor, you're really a bit of a historian. Daniel Day-Lewis was talking about his preparation to play Abraham Lincoln. He just won an Oscar for it last night, and how many books he read, and the voice that he uses. Lincoln has been portrayed many different times, and he was always, portrayed with a very deep and resonant voice. But there are no recordings of Abraham Lincoln speaking, and there are no audio recordings, and there was no film. The audio, the phonograph came before the moving picture, but that wasn't until the 1880s, I think. So there weren't any accounts of, there wasn't any record, no physical record of what he sounded like, but there were historical accounts, there were written accounts of of his speaking style. And that's how he came up with that kind of more high-pitched kind of feel, because if you have a higher pitch, it actually travels further. And that came out of research. So the more research you do, the more authentic you can be in your characterization. But then at the end of the day, we're not making a documentary. We're making a film. You're not going to be that real life guy, but you have to breathe life into that character as it is filtered through the two actors that are sitting in front of me. Because at the end of the day, it still has to be your performance. You have to put your stamp on it, and if it is, if it is historically accurate, then that's great too. So there's always a compromise between the bookkeeper and the poet. And ultimately, we're storytellers, and we're more poet than bookkeeper. At least I hope we're more poet than bookkeeper. And I felt like you guys walked that line very, very nicely tonight. And you threw down a scene that had some girth. How many people in here would like to work on scenes this big? Yeah. This is the stuff that you learn on, guys. Very proud of you guys. That was really, really good work, and congratulations and well done.